All right, I've gotten a couple of questions. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to connect Claude to Revit 2027 using the NONICA AI connector and the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. Before we touch any code, you need three things. First, you have to download and install the standard Claude Desktop app. Make sure you're signed into a Claude Pro account. You need Pro to access the developer tools. Second, you need to install the NONICA AI connector plugin. And make sure that during your installation, you double check that the box for Revit 2027, 2025, or if you're on an older version of Revit, that you are selecting those boxes so that it will pop up in the ribbon when you go to open that version of Revit. So once you've done those things, then you are good to open up Windows PowerShell. So we're in PowerShell. We need to install the Claude command line interface. This is the actual engine that will drive the automation. So paste this exact command into the PowerShell and hit enter. This is IRM https ://claude.ai install. This line of code is also available in the description box of this video, as are all of the rest of the lines of code that you might need for this setup. Quick tip, if the Windows throws you a red error saying Claude is not recognized, then your computer just hasn't updated its shortcut paths yet. So instead of typing Claude, use your exact direct path. So that's going to be your C users username local bin claude.exe. This is going to generate a login link, open your web browser, and then ask you to authenticate your Anthropic account. Go ahead and log in and then come back. Now, this might be the most important step in the whole tutorial, the security boundary. So Claude is an agentic AI. If you let it run wild, it can read or modify anything on your computer. And we need to build a safe room for it. This will be the folder where Claude and Revit are allowed to interact. So this folder that we're about to make controls what files Claude can touch. And if there's nothing in there, well, that means it can't touch anything that's important or existing. And I'll throw up a screenshot of a flow of the file folder network and how this is a controlled sandbox area for these two software to interact. So go to your local desktop and create a new folder. Let's call it Claude_sandbox or whatever you like. If you're in an office, don't put this folder on a shared company network drive. You don't want AI having unrestricted access to your firm's entire active project server anyways. So stick to the local C drive desktop folder, please. Let's go back into PowerShell. Let's drive our terminal into that safe room. So type CD for change directory, space, and then the path to the new folder in quotation marks, like this. So now that we're sitting safely inside our sandbox, we are going to register the NONICA bridge. So paste this exact command into PowerShell. Hit enter. This is going to update your configuration. So next, what you're going to do is type Claude again and hit enter to launch the interactive chat interface. So because we moved to a new folder, Claude's built-in security is going to flag you. It will ask, do you trust this folder? Type 1 for yes and hit enter. You have now officially locked the AI inside that specific desktop folder. If you want it to read a PDF or export an Excel schedule, you must first put those things inside this sandbox. Now we're almost done. So open up Revit 2027 and load into a project. You're going to see that the NONICA tab is at the top. Go ahead and click to open it and navigate to the AI connector. This window is the actual server, and it must remain open in the background for Claude to talk to Revit the entire time that you plan on having these two programs engage each other. So with that window open, go back to your PowerShell terminal. We need to do a quick reset to finalize the network handshake. Inside the Claude chat, type /exit and then press enter. This safely shuts down the chat and drops you back to normal PowerShell. Now you can type Claude and hit enter and boot it right back up. One thing that you can do to verify that it's fully operational is type our final command, which is /MCP list. And if everything worked, you will see a confirmation list of all the active Revit tools Claude now has access to. One thing you can also do is navigate to the Claude Desktop app, hit the plus sign on the bottom, navigate to connectors, and you should see Revit toggled on as an active connector in Claude. And that's it. your Revit 2027 or under environment is now fully integrated with Claude, so you can start prompting it to build Dynamo scripts, audit your heavy families or projects. You can extract room data straight from the terminal. I think I'm going to make a second part of this video where I take a deep dive into what this connection is capable of, especially in Revit 2027. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, leave a question, leave a comment, and I will do my best to get back to you. Okay, bye.